Hello everybody. Today's video is going to be a really short video. I just wanted to congratulate everybody for Eid. It's our Eid al-Fitr, our holy celebration, a holy day for Muslims all around the world. I just want to congratulate all my viewers, whether they're Muslim or not, to have a nice day, whether they celebrate the day or not. And I wanted to read something really fast. I'm hoping the fan behind me doesn't pick up too much sound. Uh, so to get to something really serious and very unfortunate. So there was a Twitter post here by somebody called Nex Bilal, and he says the IDF now confirms the killing of Haniya's sons and grandchildren, claiming they were on the way to carry out a terror attack. 3 children in the car, aged 10, 8, and 4. Today is the day of Eid. But of course, they were going to commit a terror act. And then it says in the post, Hamas chief Ismail Haniya confirms killing of 3. And then it goes on to say the whole post. And the post is by Haaretz. So it's very sad that even on this day, there's still babies, children being killed. 10-year-old, an 8-year-old, and a 4-year-old. It's so disgusting what the Israelis do. Really, it's so disgusting, man. And they killed this guy. Whether you don't like the guy or not, okay, whether you are his biggest enemy on the planet, does not give you justification to killing his babies, and they're not his. I know they're not his direct children. I think they're his grandchildren actually. I actually read recently, as in like a few hours ago, that actually he lost more than 50 people in his family today. It's also very sad, very disgusting, very unfortunate. Again, if you don't like somebody, if you believe somebody to be a terrorist, it still does not give you the right to kill his entire family, unless you are a psychopath. Unless you're a psychopath criminal who has no morals, has no religion, has no belief, has no understanding of human life whatsoever, no understanding of the reason for life and how to preserve life and how to preserve peace. So I'm very sad to hear about this loss. I'm very sad to hear that Ismail Haniya lost so many of his children, so many of his grandchildren. And it also goes to say that Israel always accuses us Palestinians, whether we're Muslim or Christian. He accuses us Palestinians to always be having human shields. The thing is, that's such an absolute lie. This guy's literal kids got killed. His literal kids got killed, and his descendants got killed in his family. Not just that, they also always say how the leaders are leaders. Because whether you don't like Hamas or you like them, they're still a leader of Gaza. And Israelis always say that the rulers of Gaza and the rulers of Hamas, the leaders, they're hiding here and they're hiding there. They never show themselves while the people of Gaza are getting killed, or the people of Palestine are being killed and murdered and being hungry. Well, here you have the truth. You have the full truth here. It's very clear now who is telling the truth. His literal family died, so that's not true. In terms of human shields, actually the real human shields is the Israelis have been found so many times to be actually using human shields by non-governmental organizations. Meanwhile, Hamas, the big scary terrorist group, has not been caught doing that by any non-governmental agencies. Of course, the governmental agencies that are not aligned with anybody, anytime they take a stance in defense of Palestinians, anytime they take a stance against the genocide of Palestinians, they're automatically marked as pro-Hamas and anti-Semitic. That's simply not the truth. Being pro-Palestinian, being anti-Zionist, being anti-genocide does not make you automatically pro another group. Let's stop that mentality now. Let's stop that stupid mentality now. I hate it when I have a conversation with somebody, very serious conversation about politics in the Middle East. I'll mention how, I don't like Iran. I do not like Iran. They kill so many innocent people. They commit ethnic cleansing themselves, and they're extremely sectarian. They commit sectarian killing all the time. They're ethnically cleansing the people of the Ahwaz. Ahwaz is a region in Iran that has been settled by not by Palestinians, by Arabs for thousands of years. They've been living there. They had their own kingdom for a while. I think it's known in English as Khuzestan, something like that. In Arabic, I know as Ahwaz or Ahwaz. Both are names that are used in Arabic. And they've been ethnically cleansing these people who have literally the same beliefs as them. They're Shia. Okay, so Iran is Shia. These people are Shia, and they're ethnically cleansing the Shia. And these people have been brutally oppressed. It's the richest region in the country in terms of resources. All the oil is there. All the farming, the agriculture is there. All the people, because they're Arab, are being ethnically cleansed. They're living in the worst conditions possible. Horrible conditions. And Iran is known for this. Iran is known for not being a very nice country. It's not a nice, peaceful place to go to. Okay, the people, they could be nice, they could not be nice. The people are people, but the government and the country, as an actual power in the Middle East, is extremely genocidal, extremely criminal. So I mean, as much as I thank them for supporting Palestine to an extent, I'm also I know for a fact that if I was next to them, if I was in a country next to them, I would also be probably being killed or imprisoned by them. They torture people, so many Iraqis, on suspicion of ISIS. There's anybody, they'll literally just accuse you of being ISIS, they'll take you, torture you for years, your family will never hear of you ever again. Even if you fought against ISIS. Because, listen to this really well, most of the people who fought against ISIS were Sunni Muslims, not Shia. In fact, to tell you the truth, the Shia, Iranian-backed groups who were in Iraq, they were committing the exact same acts as ISIS. They were beheading people, they were burning people on fire, they were torturing people, and they were sectarian, so sectarian. They were just the Christians of Iraq got oppressed by them. Guess what? The Sunnis, the Christians in the Middle East have been thriving ever since the Muslim rule. You'll go to any region in the Middle East, you'll find thousands of year old churches, in Palestine, in Jordan, in Syria, in Lebanon, of course. Lebanon, I'm not sure, but I think it's like a 50-50 country. It's like 50% Christian, 50% Muslim, general Muslim, and then 30% Sunni, 20% Shia. And all these countries have these Christians have been protected for thousands of years by Sunnis. And the Shia of Iran, the sectarian Shia, have been also oppressing Christians. Me as a Muslim, I have to be just. Okay, I have to be just when it's a Muslim or against a Muslim, or non-Muslim or Muslim. I have to be just. So when I'm talking to you about Christians being killed left and right, I'm not going to be oh yeah, whatever, they're Christian. It's literally a part of my religion to be just with the people of the book, meaning the Christians and the Jews. It's part of my religion, and we have to be just with everybody. We can't be sneaky and tricky, and we can't be Zionist. We have to be Muslim. So I do not like Iran. I hate when somebody comes to me and tells me, oh, you don't like Iran? That means you're automatically pro-Saudi. Or you're automatically pro this. Or you're automatically pro that. Believe it or not, it's not a black and white world. And for us Palestinians, it couldn't be farther from black and white when it comes to other countries around us. It is black and white when it comes to genocide and ethnic cleansing. But our relationships are so different, so vast with different peoples and different groups around the world. And different religious sects and whatnot. So, just because for example, use an analogy. If I dislike the extreme cold, does not mean I like the extreme heat. I could like something in between. I could like maybe a little bit of cold, a little bit of warmth. It could be anything. But the point is that just because I don't like Iran does not mean I don't like Saudi Arabia. But the point of the matter, the whole point of what I'm trying to say, is that just because you don't like somebody, just because you believe that they are committing acts of terror, you cannot go and kill their innocent children and offspring. This is a crime. This is a crime. I don't care who you think you are. I don't care what you think you're doing, what kind of justification, fake justification you can bring. But I'll never agree with you on that. I never agree with you on that. I don't agree to any children being killed. If you agree to any child being killed, you are a terrorist. If you try to justify and say, why do you make us kill your children? You are a terrorist. You're a genocidal maniac. And I use the English word maniac. I'm not using the Arabic word here. Alright, let's keep this as PG-13 as we can. But the truth of the matter is, it's a very disgusting act what happened today on a holy day, killing children, as they do every day. But today, they decided to attack Ismail Haniyeh's grandchildren. I'm sure he would have liked to enjoy this day with them. So that's all I have for today. Thank you very much for watching, and see you guys in the next video. Please like, share, and subscribe, and have a good day.